Which Chinese factory supplies Louis Vuitton? Let me tell you the secret. Louis Vuitton have many Chinese suppliers, but they don't admit it. 50% of Louis Vuitton bags are made in these two places, Guangzhou City and Dongguan cities. And 90% of Louis Vuitton silk is Wang Shili from Hangzhou. I have a friend who is a manager in the factories of Louis Vuitton, and he told me the similar quality can be made for just $50. That's so crazy, right? Follow Ethan, help you find the best supplies in China.
What's up beautiful people, it's your girl Irene Soita. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new on this channel, consider subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing my videos, and kindly put on the notification button so that you get notified wherever I post a video. Guys, the secret is now out. Chinese people have come out. These people work in the brands tailoring these heavy materials, and we all know that most of our stuff we get from China. They always written made in China. Made in China. You can see this is my portable Wi-Fi, and it's made in China. Like literally everything is made in China. This is its power bank, made in China. Guys, I'm looking at this desktop. It's made in China. So guys, basically everything that we are using in our homes, they're made in China, you know. And for these brands to come out and claim that they are the ones making these big brands, you know, I don't know how they got to that, but because Trump imposed 10% tariff on all the imports from China. Now they went berserk and say like, oh, you people from America, you know, you always say like, you were using brands, buying new brands. We are the ones behind these big brands, guys. And it's really I don't know if it's okay, it's fair for the Chinese people to come out and reveal the big secrets. I don't know if this is the secret, but guys, who really does that? You know, who really does that? Like, you just come out and say like, who? We are the ones behind your big brands. Guys, let me know down there in the comment section. Let me know what you think. See how these Chinese people are revealing the biggest secrets ever. Guys, let me know what you think down there below in the comment section.
China is now taking the fight straight to the American consumer. It is weaponizing social media and recruiting Chinese suppliers to launch the attacks. Take a look at this.
Do you recognize this style? For the past more than 30 years, we have been the OEM factory for most of the luxury brands around the world. Gucci, Prada, Coach, Louis Vuitton, you name it. But for this, I am not proud because we were only making our wages. The profit margin for the people who are actually making the bags are very low. Now, as the USA and its little European brothers are trying to refuse Chinese goods, why don't you just contact us and buy from us? You won't believe the prices we give you.
The battlefield is TikTok. It is flooded with such factory videos. Chinese suppliers are reaching out to American customers directly. They have a simple message for them. Skip the middlemen, buy straight from China. And that too for cheap. At the same time, they're trying to embarrass Western brands, names like Lululemon, Nike, Fila, and Birkenstock. In one video, a woman is selling Lululemon leggings for $6. In the US, they retail for $100. Another video shows luxury handbags, again priced at a fraction of their retail cost. It features a so-called Birkin bag. The retail price is around $38,000, but this seller says it costs just $1,400 to make.
This Birkin bag at Hermes Boutique will cost you $38,000 USD. But what is the real cost out of the factory? Today, I'm going to break it down in front of you, step by step. First thing first, Hermes only use the leathers from the 3 top-level suppliers. One piece of Togo leather will cost $450 USD. The thread is also the best top level. For each bag, the cost is 25 USD. For one piece of bag, the hardware will cost 150 USD. Edge oil. For each bag, it will cost 50 USD. The interior lining for each bag, the cost will be 100 USD. And then the cost of human resource. To finish one bag, the human resource cost will be 600 USD. The total cost will be 1,400 USD for one Birkin out of factory. But why Hermes will charge you 38,000 USD for one bag? That's because more than 90% of the price is paid for its logo. But if you do not care about the logo, you just want the same quality, same material, you can just buy from us.
So same product from the same factory, made from the same materials, with just the brand logo missing. What's the point of these videos? They're trying to humiliate Western brands, to show the world that their products are made in China and to expose how much they overcharge their customers. Now, we cannot vouch for the accuracy of their claims. After all, they are coming from China. It is known for copying, so many of these products could just be knockoffs. And China is well known for that. And yet, this campaign has struck a chord. Even Chinese diplomats have jumped in. One of them took aim at Caroline Leavitt. She is the White House press secretary. She is being mocked for a dress that she wore. This Chinese diplomat says the dress was made in China. This is what he wrote on X. Accusing China is business, buying China is life. So the attacks are coming from all sides, not just on social media, but on American companies too. They are being punished for Trump's trade war. The latest victim is Boeing. Beijing has issued a diktat to all Chinese airplanes. Stop taking deliveries of Boeing planes. That's what China has told its airlines. Now, this is a setback for Boeing. China's aviation market is expanding rapidly. In the next 20 years, China will account for 20% of the global aircraft demand. Now, Boeing had managed to get a foothold. It had dozens of orders from Chinese airlines. Air China had ordered 45 Boeing planes. China Eastern Airlines, another 53 planes, and China Southern Airlines, 81 planes. These are China's top 3 airlines. Now, Boeing could be losing them as customers. China is also weaponizing supplies of rare earths. Their exports to the US have been suspended. There's a whole list of metals which have been banned, at least 6 of them. At least 6 of them, in fact, are rare earth metals. China won't be sending them to the US anymore. Beijing has also banned rare earth magnets. Again, this is quite significant because a range of industries use these magnets, from automobiles to drones and robots, and even missile assembling. They all need rare earth magnets. But China has halted their shipments for now. Meanwhile, President Xi Jinping is traveling. He's on a tour of Southeast Asia. His first stop is Vietnam. He arrived in Hanoi last night. Xi Jinping has urged Vietnam's leaders to resist what he called unilateral bullying. That's a clear dig at Donald Trump and his tariff plans. At the same time, President Xi is pitching China as a stable partner. He is offering the best of globalization to these countries. He is promising open markets, stronger bilateral ties, and a unified response to American pressure.
In the face of external uncertainties, China will insist on joining hands rather than throwing punches, tearing down walls instead of building barriers, connecting instead of decoupling. We will continue to expand the circle of trade friends, become a stronger magnet for investment, develop with high quality and open to the outside world at a high level, to inject more stability and positive energy into the world economy.
We are not afraid of trouble. That's what Xi Jinping has said in the past. He said it just a few days back. As Trump was escalating tariffs on China every day, Xi struck a defiant note. Then, over the weekend, the US did a U-turn. It exempted most electronics from the high tariffs. This came as a relief to China. But China did not reciprocate in easing off the pressure. It wants to keep the fight going now, and Donald Trump says he is not surprised. Listen to this.
I don't blame China. I don't blame Vietnam. I see their meeting today. Is that wonderful? That's a lovely meeting. The meeting, like trying to figure out how do we screw the United States of America.
Trump started this fight with China. Xi Jinping is in no hurry to end it. He's playing the long game. He looks set for a prolonged clash with the US, and he's taking the fight to all fronts. trade, technology, and now TikTok.
Louis Vuitton have seemingly reacted to all of the videos going viral over social media of manufacturers in China saying they make all of their stuff. A factory video from China has gone viral, and now people are seriously doubting the truth behind expensive fashion brands. One factory worker revealed that some of the biggest names in fashion, including Louis Vuitton and Zara, secretly get a lot of their stuff made in cities like Dongguan and Guangdong. Even though these brands brag about being made in Europe, the video claims that more than half of Louis Vuitton's bags are actually made in China. People online were blown away when they heard that most of the silk used by Louis Vuitton comes from a factory in Hangzhou called Huaxili. It didn't stop there either. The worker said a manager told him it costs around $15 to make something that looks exactly like one of their luxury items. The biggest reason this is upsetting fans is that these brands charge thousands for each product, saying it's all premium, handmade stuff. Now, many are starting to feel like they've been misled and taken advantage of, especially when the final product may not be much different from cheaper versions. And now, a statement has been released to the press, seemingly from a source close to Louis Vuitton. In their statement, the source close to the brand said, "Louis Vuitton want everyone to know that what these people are saying is completely false and untrue, and they want everyone to understand that every item LV releases is made under meticulously high standards. At least it's been addressed, so it might not be true. However, we're going to have to wait to see if there's any real evidence for them making their clothes in China." Despite their statement, what's really getting attention is the idea that this might only be the beginning. People are already talking about how other workers from different factories might come forward soon. If that happens, it could completely shift the way the world looks at luxury brands and how they really operate behind the scenes. But not everyone's mad about it. Some people said they don't really care where it's made because what they're really paying for is the brand name and the status that comes with it. So even with the truth out there, not everyone plans to stop buying. For this video's comment question, do you believe Louis Vuitton? Before you go, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for daily news updates on your favorite celebs.
Does anybody know how much it costs to make this beautiful product in China? Anybody want to take a guess? It's the iPhone 14, $100? The lady?
Less than 100.
Less than 100? I'll give you one more chance. How much? 300. You ready for the answer? $10. I swear to God.
Breaking news! China has just exposed the whole designer industry! This is insane! Everywhere from LV, Gucci, Dior, Prada! Bro, everything you're buying is literally fake! These big brands have been exposed and the videos are all over social media right now. Bro, we've all been scammed! This blows my mind!
Ralph Lauren, Armani, Nike, Dior, Lululemon, Apple, Michael Kors, Coach,
That's
Prada,
insane.
Swarovski, Adidas, The North Face,
Bro, we've been scammed!
Chanel, Cartier, Ferragamo, Timberland.
Bro, we've all been scammed! Comment down
One
below!
bag costs 6,150 from the boutique. The other 300 made by me.
Have you guys seen that TikTok video that the Chinese guy posted about exposing how luxury goods are made? Basically, most of the luxury brands we use every day are made in China, then shipped to Europe and sold to consumers at a premium. A wedding ring that we can buy for $2, they turn it into $2,000. China is the world's largest processing plant. You buy Gucci, 80% is made in China, Prada, 60% is made in China. Even Chanel, Fendi, Louis Vuitton, Adidas, Nike, etc. The only difference here is that China sends them to Europe and they put some little label on them that says made in France, made in Italy. It's ridiculous. While people are still criticizing H&M for being cheap and of poor quality, those expensive and good products that you think are made in France and Italy are actually from China. So what do you have to worry about? Come on, your MAGA hats are made in China. And now President Trump has imposed an additional 144% tariff on China. Vice President J.D. Vance called the Chinese peasants. They're out of line. If you don't let me do my business, we can't do ours.
So now we know why America really didn't want us to see what they was doing over in China. And if you don't know, click the search bar and see how China just froze America, that designer that you've been spending your money on, $200,000, $300, $400, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, all of your hard-earned money basically been going to knockoffs, if that's what y'all want to call them, Canal Street specials, if I might say. China is basically saying that your favorite designer gets their bags, their clothes, their shoes made in China, not Italy. So when you're thinking you get enough finest threads, you get them from China. And now China is saying that they got them for the low, like they've been had them, but they're just not keeping a secret no more. So what they're saying is that designer that we've been wearing, they've been making, and they make it for cheaper, and we might as well not buy that designer that we've been buying. It's kind of strange to me because a lot of people have been losing their lives to get designer. It's a lot of people that lost their lives over design. And you're telling me that China's been making it. All I could say is this trade war is exposing the rail from the fake and fake from the real. If that makes sense.
So guys, you have watched, you have seen for yourself. I just want to know if you people believe that whatever China has exposed is what really it's the truth. You understand? I don't know, but guys, let me know down there in the comment sections. There's a lot that is happening, and I'll be very glad to be bringing you these videos. Let us watch, analyze together, and see what if we have a solution, well and good. If there's no solution that is gonna come back, well and good. But for me, I think it's very, very unfair if Trump had to impose tariffs, 10% tariff to the China, and this is how the Chinese people had to slap back with the tariff, same 35% tariff, and coming out to expose these big brands in the name of them doing business with the China. I don't know if it's true, but guys, let me know down there in the comment section if it's true. For me, I don't know what to say, but I know it's not true. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you people. I know it's not true. This is total sabotage. You know, China always wants to be the always wants to be at the top. You understand? It wants to be the world's greatest. You understand? So it's a trade war, and it has emerged. It's in the limelight right now. They're fighting. The market is gonna collapse or no. There's a lot of competition. I know these people. I don't know if the big brands will be now start working with the Chinese companies. I don't know if they'll come out and say that the allegations are not true. We are just waiting to hear from them. It's from me, Irene Soita, to you. Bye bye. Peace.